So I like using the deep squat with alternating overhead reach as a great warm-up exercise. It can also be used as part of a workout if you want to have a little bit of an easier exercise that works on hip mobility, upper body mobility. This is a really good one. I recommend it for a little bit more advanced trainees, those that have good mobility. There is a way to modify it down. I will teach you that at the end, where you can allow for a little bit easier time for those that are a little bit tighter in their hips. Okay, so basically what you're going to do, you're going to begin by getting into a very deep squat. So you want to try to have your feet planted perfectly parallel to each other, a nice wide stance, heels pressing flat on the floor. Your heels need to stay down this whole time. Sink down as deep as you're able to go. Okay, this is where many people have a hard time. They have a hard time getting their hips past here. So I want you to try to sink as deep as you can. Sit down. This is called a yogic squat, or a nice deep squat. Work on good posture here. I'm actually using my elbows to press my knees out. Okay, so my elbows are pushing against my knees to kind of hold them in that position. Then I'm going to place my hands on the floor. So I'm in that nice deep squat. My triceps are pressing against my knees to hold them there. My hips are down. Take a couple of deep breaths to kind of feel your hips rest and just hang in that position. Then we're going to add the alternating overhead reach. So you're going to take one hand off the ground and reach that hand as high as you can overhead. Bring that hand back down, prop it up against that knee again. Now reach the other hand high up overhead. You can exhale when you're in that fully extended position overhead. So reach way up. Reach up again, exhale. There you go. I wouldn't do a whole lot of repetitions on that one. Don't do too many because it is really intensive. It's a really intense stretch through your hips, through your hip flexor and through your upper back. Now, if you have a hard time getting down into that squat and aren't able to keep your heels flat on the floor, you can use a little bit of a heel lift, almost like you're wearing high heels. So get a couple little weight plates. You can do anything from just one weight plate up to two to give you about 2 inches of a lift, and just place them on the floor where your heels would be for that squat. And then you're just going to stand with your heels on top of those plates. Go a little wider. Okay, so now it's almost like you're in high heels, and you'll be able to squat down much easier, okay? And then you can do your alternating overhead reaches from that position. Okay, always keep your chest up and open. And as you get more flexible, more mobile, start to lower the amount of lift or heel lift you have. Okay? So that is deep squat with alternating overhead reach.